We're going to 1 million crypto experts, Trump just announced. According to experts, XRPs reached 10,000. Additionally, the CFTC just allowed global access to the cryptocurrency market. Hi there, lovely individuals. Peepo Coin Channel, greetings from Freaky Friday. The circumstance we are in today with a significant inflation figure coming out following the Fed's speech last Friday makes Freaky Friday extremely bizarre. Recall Jackson Hole, when the Fed chairman's news caused the market to surge. This morning, we are examining a particular piece of data that appears to indicate that the market is currently selling off. By the time you watch this video, the market may have recovered and the data may already be available. Therefore, it should be regarded with caution. Additionally, we have all of the futures and option contracts on the ETFs that are ending today. Additionally, we received an updated list of all the ETFs in the canon that may soon be approved. I neglected to mention that. Discuss that as well. All I ask is that you smile at me so that I can radiate positive energy. Give the like button a gentle pat, a gentle smush, or a gentle crush. Let's aim for this video to receive 3,000 likes. Realize you're capable of avoid being lazy. I am aware that the majority of you are lazy. You watch on your phone and you're too lazy to do more than a quick scroll. Don't be lazy, pals. 6% of you watch on your phones and give that like button a slight nudge. As of right now, XRP is trading at 2.86. As you can see, XRP has dropped 3.5%. However, this is not unusual for the cryptocurrency market, which means that it is moving in tandem with the rest of the market, which is currently falling off and heading in the same direction. As we enter, we see Ethereum down 3.5%, Solana down 3.3%, Doge down nearly 5%, and Bitcoin down 2.5%, all of which are below 100,000 once more. In addition to the cryptocurrency market, the stock market also experienced a slight decline following yesterday. The bank stocks, which are currently extremely strong, caused the S&P 500 to reach an all-time high. Technology isn't that powerful. It is robust, but not as robust as the banks, which are currently driving the market upward. It will be fascinating to observe if we witness a continued surge with all of these, with all of the companies, selling off a little bit, or if we witness a shift toward technology and perhaps a slight retreat by the banks. As you can see, the VX is at its lowest position right now. Once more, the VX is at a low point. There is a lot of call options being purchased rather than put options since there is relatively little anxiety in the markets. Therefore, it will be fascinating to observe what transpires here. Let's take a look at how we were at 60 when the concerns about tariffs were prevalent. We are now completely back down, which is comparable to where we were in February and January when the markets were really optimistic about the future. Thus, we'll watch what occurs once more. The PCE data that is being released is this. Well, the way the Fed was evaluating the possibility of interest rate cuts placed a lot of weight on the PCE. Thus, normally this would have been a more highlighted feature or inflation data. However, the Fed chairman stated this week that they are no longer focusing on a particular inflation figure. As a result, job reports appear to be somewhat more prevalent, but the market is selling off into this. As investors await inflation statistics, U.S. equities and futures continue to decline, even if you visit Yahoo. Cuts are something I rate. I believe this is what's going on today if we see the PC number. I'm going to take a small sip here, by the way, if you're viewing this on a platform other than YouTube. Well, they are con artists. I'm not the one. This is a phony AV. There is a bogus channel like this one right here. I take it that's a TikTok channel. In any case, visit YouTube and watch me there. Don't assist the con artists. All right. Additionally, keep in mind that I will never message you on social media to ask you to send me money or join up for anything. Be extremely cautious out there, please. Additionally, keep in mind that I have no idea what the future holds. I have no idea what the PC numbers will be. Not financial advice, of course. Always conduct your own research before making an investment. The PPI figures were poor, which is why I believe that folks are a little nervous about the PCE statistics here. Do you recall? Following the CPI data, we were pumping, but the market subsequently sold off. This morning, I'm guessing that we're witnessing a slight sell, off as a pre. What word am I looking for? A pre-sale. Indicating that if there is a chance that the market may react adversely and the PCE is weak, like the PPI was, individuals are currently lowering their risk. People are selling off already then, correct? So once more, if the PC number is fine, this could be a recovery. So just prepare yourself for that. Well, you may now always profit from these changes in the market. Our partner BTCC will provide you the chance to do so if you're interested. You are free to go as long or as short as you like. However, kindly trade responsibly. Our current competition has ended, but a new one will be held shortly. That's what I'm working on. However, the 500,000 USDT prize pool and the chance to win that Jared Jackson Jeter jersey remain available for now. Therefore, if you haven't registered yet, you can use fictitious money and start with the demo account. And you can use real money if you're comfortable doing so. Once more, I beg you to trade sensibly. Even though BTCC has been in operation for 14 years, we have witnessed them solve problems and close down exchanges. Therefore, kindly read the user agreement. Make sure you are aware of the benefits and risks. Additionally, I will receive a commission if you utilize my link once more. So, I'm grateful for that. Let's go on to these specialists who are discussing 10,000. I believe I briefly acquired an Irish accent there. Unaware of what was going on, I abruptly began speaking in an Irish accent. 10,000, I'm not sure, but it might have been. However, I created a video yesterday or the day before discussing XRP 4 digits, and it did receive a respectable number of views. You mean something like that? 4 digits indeed. Approximately 30,000 people viewed it. Well, and in that video, I was criticizing the fact that many YouTubers and cryptocurrency influencers appeared in another video yesterday. In reality, they received about 30,000 views or so. Well, additionally, I want to read you the headline before I discuss XRP. Well, what location is it? I believe it stated XRP 10,000. I can't find it anymore. Sort of technical difficulties. Anyway, I believe we discussed that. Additionally, it's something that is problematic, even though I wouldn't describe it as reckless. There is an issue. You may see the video and see my justifications right here. How does XRP reach 10,000, according to leaked information? It states as much yesterday. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you again soon. I apologize for my poor Irish accent, and let's make a lot of money as I usually say.